you put your head up like a turkey?
I don't want to look like I've got two chins.
Hello everyone, thank you for joining. My name is Eileen Farrell. If you're returning, thank you. If you're new to this channel, please be sure to check out my introduction video to see more about the kind of content that I record on my channel. Today I'm joined with my mum.
Hello.
And we are going to be doing a DIY video. We are going to be making shaped birdseed cakes. So if you're interested, please stay tuned. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy. Comment down below if you've ever done this before or if you will be trying this. And please subscribe. So today we're going to be making DIY. So this is just really easy. It's good to do with kids or just good to do as a little activity. It's really cheap to make. Add seed cakes. The things you'll need to do this are a large plastic bowl, a microwave or hob where you can heat things up, a jug, dried mealworms, a paintbrush or something with an end like this that you can use to make a hole. I've got a few choices. I've got a chopstick, a paintbrush, pencil and a pen lid. You'll need some tin foil or parchment paper, a chopping board, some cookie cutters, any shape of your choice, some ribbon, a knife, something to press down your seed into your little cookie cutters. I'm just going to be using like the spatula and the spoon and my wooden spoon. And then the main part, the birdseed, two different types. We're going to be mixing those together along with the mealworms. And we are going to be using some peanut butter, not very much though because it's high in salt and birds can't have a lot of it. So I'll talk a bit more about this later as we get on into the video. And then we'll be using some lard, as you can see in the background. So my mum's going to also be doing this video with me. She's just popped out the room to get some scissors. So firstly we're going to take the lard and we're just going to open it up onto our chopping board. And then we're going to take our knife and chop it up into cubes. So as you can see, I've just chopped this into little cubes. It doesn't really matter whether they're even or not. And then you're just going to pick them up, put them all into your jug. Or if you're doing it on the hob, put them in like a saucepan and then put like boiling water in and put them in a little cup. And you just heat that up. And then we're just going to take this and pop it into our microwave for a minute. After a minute, this is what it looks like. So I'm just going to pop it back in for another minute. I don't want any of you to burn yourself, so you might need a tea towel to take it out. At the moment, it's really quite cool, but just in case, just be careful. See, it's all fully melted now. So we're just going to pop that aside into the microwave for a minute just to sit. While we get the large bowl and we place in some birdseed. So I'm just going to cut open the birdseed packet. I'm going to pour some of that one into the bowl. As you can see, I've got two different types, but you don't have to have different types. One will be fine if you just want to use the one type of birdseed. And then we'll pop the other birdseed in. Then we're going to get some mealworm, take some of the peanut butter, and then we're going to pop just under a tablespoonful of that into the birdseed. We've got crunchy peanut butter, but you can get any kind of peanut butter that you want. And then we're just going to take our lard out of the microwave and pour that in gradually. You only want to pour about half at a time. And then you want to start stirring and incorporating it all together. Then I'm just going to add the mealworms. Only need a few of them. They're dead though, so they're dried ones. And then we're going to mix them in. As you can see, that's all incorporating. So then we're going to add a bit more lard. You don't want to use too much peanut butter because there's a high amount of salt in it, and if you do use the peanut butter and you live in a place where there's a lot of hot weather, you're going to want to put your bird feeders into a shaded spot to prevent the peanut butter from going mouldy, the cake from melting. If you feel like it's like too runny or feel like it's got too much seed, you can just add either more seeds to make it a thicker consistency. We can add more lard to make it a smoother and more wetter consistency. And then we're going to a couple more mealworms. And we're just going to stir them in. If you've got any extra lard or anything left over, you can just add more quantity of seeds and then add the lard to it so that you can make more and use up all your ingredients. Tap the excess off and I'm going to pop it aside a minute. I'm going to get my tin foil, pop it onto your chopping board, and you're going to save a bit to put over after they're pressed. Then you're going to get your little cookie cutters. You're going to place them on your chopping board, and then you're going to, then you're going to get your little concoction of seeds. You're going to pour it into your little moulds, if you can see what I'm doing. Don't matter if you get any on the tin foil, just clean that up after. Just continue to fill up all of your cookie cutters. You don't have to use cookie cutters, you can use anything you want. You can make flat ones. My mum's going to show you a different recipe in a minute and her method. And we're going to use our little moulds over here and we're going to pop it in these. This is the last one. I'm just going to pop it into this little love heart one. And then you're just going to make a little hole.
What I've done is mixed it up much the same way as Eileen did, and then I've decided to put extra bit of peanut butter in. I decided to use little cat trays from little cat food portions and polystyrene cups, and I'm going to hang mine in the tree with bits of string, and hopefully the birds will come down.
Hi everyone, so we just left our little bird cakes overnight to set, and now we are going to be taking them out of the cases that they're in. So that's what they look like. They're not fully set because of the warm weather, but they are fine for what we need. So we are going to be taking them out. Then I'm going to get my tin foil. Then I'm going to pop it there. I'm going to pick up this one, and as you can see, it's like set within the love heart. You can see all the mealworms that the birds are going to love. Just gently push it out of the mould. It should just slide out because the grease from the lard and the moisture from the peanut butter, and then we'll just push that one out, and there we go. If you've got any extra excess bits, just pull them off. Just making sure to be careful pushing around the edges. I'm just putting my used things onto there. Push that one out like so. And get rid of the thing. I'm just going to be doing the same for every single one of them. Careful around the ones with delicate edges. Right, and I'm just taking Mum's out. As you can see, I've already got one out. That one just came out easily. I just tapped it and it just came out. This one's come out a bit hickledy-pickledy. Just try your best to get out the cups. The cookie cutters is easier. You could also cut down the side of the polystyrene cup and then just slide it out. As you can see, I've taken the rest of my paw prints and everything out. Just going to get the excess out so you can have that too. Because we'll just put that in their little bird seed bowl. Mum's just going to come here and finish hers off, and then I'm going to be showing you how to attach the ribbon to them. While Mum's doing that and taking hers out, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be cutting the ribbon.
For a little bit more stuck.
You can cut it as much as you want. I've just cut it to be like this sort of length. And I'm just going to get the ribbon and place it through the whole of the bird cakes, like so. You just want to tie a little knot at the top. We found when we were making the cakes, you want to have the hole like nearly halfway down so that the ribbon can hold the weight. So then when you've done, you just pop that on the side.
Not my advice is don't do them in the cat food trays. Those are better. I would have cut the side of the pot if it was me and just lifted it out.
I'm going to be cutting the string now, like I did for the first one. Just got quite a few bits of string. I've just cut quite a few bits and with Mum's help. So then I'm going to be doing the same as before, the sun, and I'm going to be placing it through the centre of the bird cake, through the hole. If your holes come out a bit small, you can use the end of a spoon to help make it bigger. And you just want to... I'm just showing you a few different ideas of things you can do with the mixture that we made. We've made a few fat balls for the birds. We've made some shaped little ones to put on the floor. There's like a bird, a rabbit. These are paw prints, but they didn't come out very well. This one you can slightly see what it's supposed to be. And then there's a butterfly and a love heart. And then back here we've put these ones on ribbon. We've got a star and a heart with a one from the cat food tray, so just like a present-y kind of one. Mum's put these ones on string. So we're going to be taking them outside and we'll take you along with us. And we're just going to be storing the rest of them in the house, in the fridge or in a cupboard for a few days, and then gradually give them a few more over the next few days. We're just hanging up our bird seed cakes on our bird feeder. It's not usually very sunny in Plymouth, but today it decides to be really sunny. So hopefully they won't all melt really quick. I'm just going to be taking a few of the fat balls down to our little tree. I've put some up on top of the shed. I'll show you that in a minute. But these ones I'm just going to be putting up on here. Just resting it on the roof. And I'm going to be putting one up on here. And then I'm going to be putting some in, oh, the sun's a bit bright, but in the tree. Then I am putting some of the fat balls onto the roof. I'm just crumpling them up, throwing them on there. Thank you to those of you who watched this video all the way through. If you all enjoy, you try this, send me the picture, or if you do like a video of you making them, then be sure to send me the link. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, comment down below if you did try this, and please subscribe. Thank you for watching.